Let's talk about it a little bit. Obviously, you got in the trade. You started as, probably the bottom of the barrel, like grunt work and shit. Doing for the first couple of years, it's like
first couple of years. When I first worked, it was a guy named Thomas. His company was a Solutions Heating and Air. I was doing basically everything: duct work, install, and service. And then when I left him, I got with a real company, and they had me as kind of like a technician, kind of like a maintenance technician. I did the maintenances, and if it was like a repair or a major repair or a TXV or end core, they have the senior techs to do the repairs. I'm the one who come in, tell the client what needs to be done, and they have the senior techs that come repair it. So that's how I came up in the game.
And that's a pretty common thing, right? Like obviously the maintenance techs, you got to get out there. You guys are kind of like the Trojan horse, right?
Get
in the door,
and shit.
You go shake the tree, see if there's anything there.
You need those guys though. You need those guys, because I mean, if you don't know the systems, you do a damn 10 maintenances a day, you're gonna learn the system and how it operates.
I talk to a lot of people all the time. They're like, why do I book tune-ups? Like that's the learning ground. Like that's where you get those little base hits. You get started understanding. You start feeling comfortable, because like there's so many different types of systems out there that every house is fucking different. Every house you go into, like you have to have a certain amount of at-bats before you really become comfortable, right? Like I talk to a lot of guys. They want to like hurry up from becoming a technical sales guy. Like, you get comfortable, learn your shit. Like I moved up fast, but like if you understood my knowledge, is because I just dedicated every minute to it. Like I wasn't trying to fuck around. Like I remember when I first got into HVAC, I had my daughter, and when I had my daughter, I was like, I'm gonna be sober. Like I don't want to fuck around. I'm gonna be sober. I'm no drinking, no smoking, no nothing. Right? I ain't partying. All I did every fucking day was work. I was working 15 hours a day, and I was at home. I was studying, and I wanted to get better, because I felt like once you got the technical side down, then like when I went to a house after, I didn't want to have to worry about technical. If I'm worried about technical, I can't worry about selling. So I got the down, and once you got the technical down, then you can start understanding that, like, okay, I know I can fix anything. Now I can focus on the customer, right? And so many guys, they get the technical down, but they never transition to start focusing on the customer, understanding what they want, asking them the right questions, communicate, how to sell, how to upsell, like stuff like that. And that's how you start making the real money. But they never turn that corner. They never change. They never change from what they're used to.
Yeah, that's what's a lot of going on. That's where the disconnect come from. You got guys who been technicians their whole life, now they're owners, and they still a technician.
Well, they also don't understand what it costs to run the business, right? And I talk to contractors every day, and like the first thing I always ask them is like, what does it cost to run your business every day? Well, I don't know. They take a guess, and I said, well, that's the first thing I would go figure out. If I owned a small business or any business today, I would figure out what it costs to run my business today, every single day, and then from there, I'd figure out what I have to do to be able to break even. And once I can break even, how do I make profit, right? And so many people that don't even know what it costs to run their business. So how do you have a target? And then all of a sudden, every day you're just chasing your ass because you don't know what it costs to run your business, but you think you're making money, you think you're doing it, and you don't take the time to slow down and say, hey, no, this is how I make money. Okay, now I got to, first thing I always say is get to break even, right? Once you get to break even, then we can figure out how to start making profit. But if you can't get to break even, no, there's no way to go to profit first.
That's true.
Yeah. That makes sense?
That's kind of like where I'm at right now, as far as like me and Jimmy Martin, he really is one of the good guys in the field that take his time to explain things to people, because I never had nobody to really, like my mentor, he's a good guy. He molded me like as far as a man and showing me how to get my feelings out of business, because sometimes I would have to deal with clients, they either like try to handle me some type of way, or they just like was trying to, like I was young, so it's like they try to take advantage of me. Sometimes I'd be mad. I call him on the phone angry, and the first thing he say is, control your emotions. Keep your emotions out of business.
I know that. I seen your emotions, motherfucker. Shit, I just gotta be